Welcome to the deep dive. You know when you walk into like a massive sports bar or maybe a high-tech corporate lobby and you see those giant synchronized walls of glowing
Oh,
TVs?
yeah, right, where it just looks like one massive cohesive window.
Exactly. But behind the drywall, it's not just one big cable making that happen. So today we're looking at the hidden tech behind that illusion.
Right, we are unpacking the spec sheet from HDTV Supply for an Avenview receiver. It's this tiny piece of hardware that acts as the invisible brain for these massive video walls.
Okay, let's unpack this. Our mission today is to take these dry specs and translate them into a genuine aha moment about the hidden tech powering our visual world.
It's a fascinating topic because, the hardware making those multi-screen environments possible is incredibly sophisticated, but it's completely hidden by design.
Totally. And to understand how this works, you have to realize that regular HDMI cables have a fatal flaw, which is distance. You can't exactly run a standard HDMI cord 300 feet through a stadium to a TV.
Right, exactly. The signal would just degrade into digital snow. But this device solves that by routing the video over standard IP network cables.
Like the same kind you use for internet, right? Like Cat5e or Cat6.
Exactly. Whether it's point-to-point directly from an encoder or running through a network switch, this setup shatters those severe HDMI distance limitations.
So it's basically a high-speed digital translator sitting at the end of a 330-foot network hose, catching compressed H.264 data and instantly reconstructing it into a pristine 1080p image.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is that because it runs over standard network architecture, it becomes infinitely scalable.
Okay, but wait. If it's handling a 16 by 16 wall that's 256 individual screens, how does it not just glitch out?
Well, that's kind of the magic of it.
Because, we've all seen that awful clunky black screen when you switch HDMI inputs at home. How is this little box avoiding that nightmare?
Right, so that black screen you see at home is your TV pausing to renegotiate the signal timing and resolution with the new source. It's called a handshake, and it takes time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But this receiver uses automatic input format detection and operates with what they call no frame lock.
No frame lock, meaning what exactly for the person just trying to watch the game?
It means the box itself never stops sending a constant, perfectly timed signal to the TV. When the video source switches, the box doesn't pause to handshake with the screen again.
Wait, really? So it just keeps going?
Yep, it just does all the complex math in the background to convert the new video without ever dropping the connection. If we connect this to the bigger picture, this seamless processing is the invisible magic that keeps you completely immersed.
Right, you don't get taken out of the moment during a crucial play because the screen blinked black to catch up.
Exactly. You don't even notice it happened.
That makes so much sense, but it brings up another huge issue. Imagine you're the person on a ladder trying to install 256 of these displays.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Right. You don't exactly want to walk around with a remote control for each one. How do you actually manage this complex web of screens?
Yeah. Right. If you have 256 screens, you need them to act as one organism. So this box allows the entire wall to be controlled directly over the network or seamlessly integrated into third-party software using Telnet, a WebGUI, or RS-232.
Okay, so no individual remotes required. And what about audio?
It actually handles analog audio de-embedding too, right on the device.
Oh, nice. But what about power? Because cramming 256 chunky power adapters behind a video wall sounds like a massive headache.
It would be, but look at the PoE, or Power over Ethernet feature. This is massive for an installer.
PoE? I've heard of that. What does that mean in this context?
It means the exact same standard network cable that is providing the video data is also providing the electricity to power the device itself.
Oh, wow. So you literally just plug in the one network cable and you've got video control and power all at once.
Exactly. It completely eliminates the need for dozens of bulky 12-volt DC power adapters crammed behind the video wall.
That is huge.
It really is. Utilizing PoE makes the physical installation cleaner, safer, and far easier to manage remotely.
So what does this all mean? At $499 and backed by a 3-year warranty, it's amazing to think that the backbone of these visual setups relies on these unassuming, silent little boxes pulling their weight behind the drywall.
Right, they're just doing all the heavy lifting in the dark to keep the picture perfect.
Completely invisible to the viewer.
Which raises an important question to leave you with today. The next time you are standing in a high-tech lobby staring at a giant synchronized wall of up to 256 individual screens, consider the silent network of decoders working tirelessly behind the drywall.
It really makes you think about what we don't see.
Yeah, how much of the continuous, cohesive visual environment we take for granted every day relies entirely on an invisible army of digital translators we will never see.